Okay, this is part 2 of me going live on July 28th because I did not finish Donna's reading. So I am not really taking any new people, but I am hoping that Donna will join so I can answer her question. That would be lovely. Let me just wait to see if Donna is here. Hi, Crystal. So I am just doing this. I'm finishing the live that I started doing an hour and a half ago, approximately. And I'm not really taking any new people for today, but I am going to do this again next week, probably. So is Donna here? Hi, Justine. So I started doing Donna's reading, and then my electricity spiked and disappeared, and so my internet disconnected, and I had to restart. So hoping that Donna will join us. And I guess if not, I can always just do her reading and maybe have her look at it later. Okay, actually, yeah, I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna answer Donna's question, and hopefully she appears, or she can always watch it later. Indeed, Mercury retrograde it's retrograding hard. Okay, so Donna's question was about love and travel coming up in the nearest year or decade. So what I was talking about is the fact that Saturn has been in her 9th house since March 2023. It just left on May 24 this year, and it's going to come back between September 1st and February next year. And Saturn in the 9th sometimes makes it harder to travel, or at least it takes away the pleasure in travel. So there might be only travel for work, only travel for education, or some kind of other like serious matter. It can also suggest that there is some legal matters that the person is involved in, or some other struggles that they have to deal with. The good news is Saturn is leaving. Donna's second Saturn return is beginning, which could be about professional growth, less so about travel and career. Travel and relationships. What I like is that it's also her Jupiter return. So Donna's Jupiter return started on June 9th this year, and it's going to last until June 30th next year. And Jupiter rules the house of travel in Donna's chart, and it also rules the house of work, health, and service. So since Donna is born with Jupiter in Cancer, when Jupiter returns here, it's like double the goodness. There is the time it's a great time to set intentions. It's a great time to manifest certain things. There is, I think, Saturn in the 10th, always by sign in aspect with Jupiter, might suggest that there is potentially, it's like a lifelong theme that Donna is dealing with, and it's emphasized this year, where she's trying to find balance between self-development and growth, and a heavy weight of responsibilities around her mom, her family, her children, or any other duties that she has. So I think travel is quite likely this year and very much possible, but there may be some need to balance it with increased responsibilities, or just do it with some kind of compromises and maybe move slower than she would like. And then another question was about relationships. So the ruler of the 7th house is Saturn in Aries. There is, there's definitely, with Saturn being in Aries, one has to keep an eye out on the partners that one attracts, because there might be partners who are kind of like aggressive or fast, but not always good at follow through. They might behave in potentially like childish, irresponsible ways. Hold on a second. It has been a weird day here, so thank you for being patient. I think I'm going to wrap up just in terms of Donna's reading. I guess the last thing I would say here is, can you hear me? Like, what a Mercury retrograde day. I think you guys can't hear me because otherwise somebody would have said that you cannot. I just realized that I unplugged my microphone, but the laptop should still be picking up on the sound. So yes, so the last thing, just to say that relationship-wise, there are going to be eclipses here in 2027, and I think that might be when relationships will start showing up. Thank you, Mona, for saying that you can hear me. We're just having a little bit of a situation here. Okay, you guys, I'm gonna go, and if Donna shows up next week, she can always let me know, and I can do follow-up questions, but that's pretty much what I'm seeing, and I'm gonna go deal with some stuff. Enjoy the rest of your day. Bye.